Alrighty, so um this is how I'm getting everything situated. Let me just raise it up. Okay. So this is the workings I'm doing for January. So what I decided to do was I changed it to I'm doing the days of the week up here and my subjects here. Now I'm not going to do it how I had before for my classes, which was, put everything here because work is pissing me off. They're doing some this retarded bullshit and I don't fucking like it. So I think well not I think, but I know I'm going to change it. I'm trying to figure out if I have any damn headers for the holidays. And I do have headers for the holiday. Well, not the holiday, but just have headers for something I can do. And that's not gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Just because I like it to be a little neat. You know me. I like my colorful stuff because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Okay, so I thought I had numbers. Am I going crazy? Yes, I am probably going crazy. But I thought I had the date numbers. Now, I know they're supposed to be up there. Did I put it somewhere else? I'll probably put it somewhere else. That's not it. That's not it. Oh well. Here we go with this shit again. And I hate messing with numbers. It's the 5th. I'll do this. Since I already had to mess it up for my last one. So, um, I am. So what's this? Okay, so I said it was the 5th or the 11th. Okay. So, but I'm planning, what I'm doing is I'm putting everything together in different subjects. So, well, I'm putting my classes in by subjects because I'm sitting there trying to figure out how can I make it go easier, because I'm not going to do how I did last year, which was, or actually last previous years, which is just rack my brain and overwhelm myself by trying to do all this shit with everything I have to do. I'm in several organizations. I have my own personal classes. Then within a couple of my organizations, I teach classes. So I'm like, okay, I gotta try to get that shit situated. So between teaching and fucking classes, and then setting everything up, and then we have some coven stuff we need to do, and it's just a lot. So I'm just trying to figure out what would be an easier way for me to do about it. And believe it or not, I don't feel as overwhelmed as I used to be, because baby, when I tell you I used to be racking my mind, and sometimes I would have to do rituals several times because I was like, fuck this bullshit. This is just some garbage. Or it just wasn't working how it was supposed to. Is because I was just doing way too much shit. I was just fucking up. Well, not really fucking up, but it was just too much. And with everything that's going on, I just decided that this is not how, this isn't how I'm gonna let it be. So I have the days that I'm gonna be doing the classes. And I have how I want the classes done, which is by subjects. So I have personal development. I have meetings, meditations, rituals, and classes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And I think I'm just gonna keep it So personal development, of course, is definitely going to be me up front. Like, it's me. I'm always going to come first. Because if I don't come first, then ain't nobody going to get shit done. So, personal development. Then classes are the ones that I will be working on and then eventually teaching. Then I'll have meetings. Then meditations. And then rituals. And this is, that's good enough for me. So I got all that shit out the way. And again, because y'all know I just live with my little stickers. But what is else is going? I thought something else was going on through the 11th, or is that next week? That's next week. Okay, so I have nothing going on but the rent. Okay, no, I'm joking. So I know I work Monday, Tuesday. No, this is another week, and I don't have my fucking work schedule. So yeah, I can't stand working with that woman. So I don't have my work schedule. So it is what it is. Darn, these were the numbers that I wanted to use, but that is OBKB. I'll just try to continue using them, but I should have something else for it. But for the most part, I'll just put them here. And you go here. So I don't know what days it is, but I know I'm just going to do all my things. So the 5th through the 11th, there is no notable stuff I have to do. But for my personal development classes, I just decided to do everything differently. So everything is going to get a dot. I'm just going to put a dot there, and then whatever class I work on. Because, you know, for some of them, they have a couple of classes. And since I'm now going to be, I have a place to do my, workings. Well, not workings, but I have a place there now. So I don't have to worry too much about it. I can, I won't be driving 3 hours or 3 hours to work, and I won't be driving 4 hours home from work. You know, I can just go ahead, and I'm only 6 minutes away from the, I'm only 6 minutes away from the hospital. So I'm happy about that. So now I can sit there and do a couple of classes, a little bit more, and just have the time to really focus on my studies. I shouldn't even do any class. Actually, I'm not going to do no classes on Sundays. Sundays is going to be my reset. I'm only doing those 3 days a week, so I'm just not going to use that one. So then I have that. And I actually need to get a folder to hold here, because that's messing everything up. And then meditations. The hell's the meditations? Oh, that's the other one, but I think I tossed it out. I think I threw it out. Yes, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change that. I swear, sometimes I hate dealing with shit. And you know what? I didn't even buy any markers. I thought I had some, but obviously I don't. So that's what it is that I'm missing. Meditations, meetings. my personal meetings. Meetings and events. Or should I do rituals? No. Meetings and events. Because sometimes I come across some conferences that I would like to attend. So I normally write that down. But I don't think there are any conferences that I worry about. Yeah, I don't think there's any conferences coming up anytime soon. So I need to try to do my meditations every day. I think I've done like some in the morning. Damn it, and I forgot to write in my journal this morning. I try to do some morning pages. So sometimes if I have a dream or something going on and I get up in the morning, I just kind of try to remember what it is that was going on in my mind and try to set my manifestations. Try to set what I want to manifest for the day and all that other type of junk that I forgot to do this morning because I was not running late, but I was just out and about. I don't have any rituals scheduled that I want to do. There are no meetings. I don't have any events, so. And I think I have my meditation book, and I'm trying to figure out which meditations I want to do. So that right there is fine. So then get that out the way. But I think for the most part, trying to figure out if I do any of the classes, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to work on the classes. Trying to figure out. If I do the classes, I'll work on the classes on the weekend because my classes aren't scheduled to go up until March. And they're lucky I'll do it then. But as of right now, the classes I'm looking at scheduling aren't going to go up until, well, I'll probably open up registration around February. And I think they're going to start mid-March. So those will be fine. There are no meetings because we have a meeting Monday and it's every other week. No other meetings going on here as I know as of right now. And today is December 27th. So as of right now, there are no meetings. And I haven't had any emails for any events or stuff like that. And then I'll just be writing down classes that I'm going to do. Because everybody's getting their classes done. I haven't scheduled any rituals yet. So everything is looking fine and dandy. Yeah, so I'm going to do nothing but just put some little decorations in there. Because, you know, sometimes there are days where it's just fucked up and mentally I don't want to do any rituals because I don't want to fuck it up itself. But when I come in here and I see a little bit of color, I look good. Now, I did get my planners, my occult planners, but I did not get the Magic of I because, honestly, I ain't want to spend the money. I just did not want to spend the fucking money. So I did get 2 of them that are going to be good for my purposes because I am doing my tarot readings. And let me grab the cards real quick. Okay, so here we go. So I have, let me put that up there for now. But these are the cards that I have with me that I did not pack, but I want to work through. So it's 5 systems. So I got 2 planners. One is it is not Llewellyn. There's nothing wrong with the Llewellyn. What was that? There's nothing wrong with the Llewellyn date planner. But I need to calm down. I'm moving around too much. And now this heart issue always fucks with my breathing and everything. So let me calm down. Let me chill and relax. So there are 2 planners that I'm getting from Amazon for my history one. So there's not the Llewellyn 2026 planner, Year of the Witch, but it is their what is it? It is the moon sign date book where I'm gonna do my moon ritual workings, and then it is the daily planetary planner. And because I'm gonna focus more on the moon and the planets. Um, I think, yeah, because I think the Magic Vibe is still focusing on astrology, and I'm cool with that and everything. But I just want to focus more on the planets. Astrology I can do later, another date. But these are the so I'm gonna have my regular meditations, but then I'm gonna do my cards. So these are all oracle cards, and I think y'all have seen these before, but I'm just gonna show you quickly. It is the African Goddess Rising Oracle book. And actually, I will be in my room, my hotel room. So that means I could do my 2025 end of the year review with the Oracle deck. And I don't think I actually have any tarot cards because I normally try to do an Oracle read and a tarot at the same time. But so these are the cards that I'll be going through. So I'm definitely going to do these. So I'm not going to go through them all, but these are what they look like. I think I've showed these to y'all before. I think my tarot and oracle deck videos are still up. I haven't checked my channel, really going through it lately. So I have the African Goddess, which is between that one and the Lilith and the Black Moon Lilith that I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to hold off on the Black Moon Lilith cards until I start my until I do my classes, because honestly when I was teaching my Lilith classes, my little quick Lilith immersions, I sent everybody a deck of these cards, these oracle cards. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do it again in the class, and is this something that I want them to really have or not. So I'm thinking, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to work with these side by side, because that's normally what I did last time when I did my own readings. I work with the Black Moon Lilith and African Goddess Rising because it helps. So I think I may do that again when it comes to doing my end of the year oracle read that I do for myself every year. And normally it's like around 44 45 cards, and I have like picked the categories and modes and everything, but I normally do myself oracle read, so I think I'm gonna stick doing that. And then when it comes time for me to do my studies, I have this Talisman Oracle that I practice, and this is what I was going to do is that these are kind of like you can draw them your own, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these as kind of like some I'm gonna do some divinations, and I'm just gonna take the actual card and I'm just going to do some automatic writing and go into a meditative state. Just do automatic writing. Of course, I'm gonna tape it down so that way it can stay flat, and just see what I get from that. So I'm gonna try that with this one because it came with the cards. So I think I'm gonna do that, which is why I haven't used them yet. So I'm excited. I'm either probably gonna do that for some of them, and then there are others that I probably want to do more stuff with. So I'm not worried about putting that in there. So these are the ones that I work with. So these just may be how my day is gonna go. So, and I don't read cards upside down. I don't read them upside down. I take account for all the positive and negative that goes into it and give a reading like that. So when I do cards, I always flip them back up, always flip them right side up, and just incorporate everything in there. But see, you see how they have these sigils, or like these sigils right here. So I'm probably even gonna work about taking that and fusing it with the change. So I actually cannot wait. See how each one has one? Yeah, so I really can't wait to work with these. So, it's going to be a lot of sigil work. And I will incorporate that actually for my African version. So, because I thought I had it, but wait a minute, actually I do have it. Right. And then this is the Myths and Mermaids water cards. Why? Because I'm a water sign, so of course I have a water oracle, and I do these as well. Sometimes I'll read 4 or 5 oracle cards at once, and I'll have them put together as a story. These are 2. My hands are too small. 2. There we go. So, and these cards I love. Jasmine Becker Griffith, and she does a lot of these, the pictures of the face, like it's just, isn't that uncanny? Here, huh? 3 of a kind. But just how the faces, they're beautiful. So that's what I do is I go through and I read them. I'll ask questions. And just try see how it applies the overarching theme to the day or the week or to my working. So that's how I use these cards. I think that was neat. 3. And I thought I didn't have my tarot cards, but that was a lie. I remember I did take them out of their box. Ha. These are the Orisha Tarot. These are my Orisha Tarots, and I am excited because I almost thought that I didn't have them, but I do have them. Message from air. 9 of air, and see, I like it when they have the planet and the sign there. So I'm definitely going to be having these into my end of the year forecast. I know you're trying to figure out, like, where the fuck are the African ones at? Wait a minute, there we go. Okay. That wasn't what I was looking for. Alright, let me find. Oh my goodness. Where is y'all at? I got everything else, like Iku. Alright, that's Karma. Okay, look, that's where these are, the African Orishas. See, jungle. Here we go. Babalu. So, I put these down here and I try to read them too. But since these are a different type of tarot because of the African influence on them, I read these differently. And so I'm still learning with these, which is what I like. I hate the regular tarot cards because everybody know what the hell a 3 of Swords is, and it gets on my goddamn nerves. Everybody just read and regurgitate. I want to read and put it into practice and really understand it. So I always try to get different versions of tarot cards. So I am happy I did write this because I almost thought I left it, and I'm so glad I didn't. So these 3, the African Goddess Rising, Black Moon Lilith, and Tarot are going to be my my personal oracle reading for ending 2025 and going into 2026. And I take these into every season, every Sabbath, and every month that I do the cards, and I keep it there. So when I do my journaling, I see exactly what the cards are saying for me to go for the month, and then I'm a little bit more aware. Then the Chosen the oracles, these will be the ones that I'm going to pull every day. So I know. So I'll say, like, if these cards are telling me that I have to be careful because in March it's going to be like a stressful time. And then when I pull these cards every day, it'll let me know exactly what's either going to feed into it or what I can do to alleviate it. So that's how I'm going to work with all of these cards. And I normally do this every year. I fell off last year because of the move-in and trying to get everything situated and the medication and the hospitals and all that type of stuff. So that's what I got going on. So we have the meditations, This will just be my quiet time meditations, and then I now where I put that at? Oh, that's right, it's small now. And so I can feel it because it's small. So I'm not doing that one. So this is, I don't have that pen because this is a 0.3 whatever. So this is going to be Oracle, and I think this is cool because normally whenever I do my oracles, my oracle workings, I do it with a Grimoire because she's a demoness of divination, and I've always channeled her, reveled in her energy whenever I did my divination work. So that's going to stay the same. That's not going to change. So then I do oracles. Like I said, I do my oracle. So this way, since I'll be a bit more stable, I'm staying somewhere that's doesn't have a lot. It's not loud. It's not crazy. You know, I'm in a small town, so I don't have to worry about too much crap. It's a safe area. Well, as safe as you could call it nowadays. But I know I'm going to be protected. So, I have all that stuff there. So then I'll have my classes. I have my personal development classes. And if I may find something else, I'll probably do it there. I'll probably add it in through the week. I'm just focusing on these classes. And honestly, this one needs to be DOL, and this needs to be the Magistry. Because I need to rewrite my charter and come up with my seal. Actually, this right here, Magistry. Rewrite charter. Work on seal. Set up meetings. And for the DOL, I'm working on initiation packets. I need to do the book club. What else did I say I do? Oh, altar setup. And there was something else that I wanted to. Oh, what is it? I'm trying to figure out how I want to say it. Scheduled postings. That's what it is. Okay. So far, no meetings and events, and that's why I don't have my other email on this computer because my main computer is in storage, and I have my backup computer that don't have everything. And wait a minute. Let's see. Do I have my email here? Yeah. So, Jason Miller, Sacred Space. This is in College Park. So Sacred Space and Bird. Okay, so I need to. This is in Maryland in February. So I don't have to worry about that now. Sisters of Lilith. Stuff is already done. Yeah, so I don't have anything coming up this month and nothing until February. So far. And then I have my meditations. I write down my meditations, and then I'm gonna write down the oracle cards that I pull, and then I don't have any rituals scheduled because the month isn't finished. We haven't done next year with Promoter of Chaos. We were doing working with Santa Muerte, so I haven't done any rituals. So I'm gonna have stuff done with there. But yeah, that is all that's going on. So it's going to be Not busy, but I really enjoy it. But I'm going to get back now that I can focus. And I normally take December off anyway because I damn sure ain't doing shit. So now I have all that stuff situated. I realized that the schedule, it kind of did work. In the beginning, it worked with all the changes and stuff like that. And then I took a look at some of the more classes, and then I was like, yeah, no. Um, I have a little, what is it? Is it on this one? No, it's on the phone I'm using to record to. But normally I have, this is my spiritual business phone. But this is like Manifest Goals. I have the Demon Directory here, Magic Way, Numerology, Astro Bella, and I have a few spiritual apps on this phone that I use. And normally I just open it up, and I had started to, where you at? Jot some stuff down. That was last week. And I said today is the 27th, which is the weekend, so there's nothing up here, so that's why I moved it this way. So just in case I want to do some jotting, I can, but that's all I do. Like, I don't even know what this one is about. But, oh, okay, yeah, this is palm meeting and everything, so I'll go ahead and go through that and go from there. So, but yeah, that's normally how I do all my stuff. So, let's see what 2026 brings us, because man, 2025 was some goddamn garbage. But enjoy your holidays, have a safe New Year's Eve, enjoy New Year's Day, don't get too drunk, indulge, but be responsible with it, you know. And I'll see y'all in a few.